Poetry from the Porch, G.P.A. One Saturday, my friends and I were downtown at the Grand Lunks restaurant, and we were celebrating a buddy's birthday. Two women came in, extraordinarily beautiful and voluptuous. They nodded, we nodded back. They sat at a table adjacent to us. The waiter came and they ordered drinks and their entrees, appetizers, and the waiter went away. And then they started kissing. And as I watched them intently kiss, I wondered what would it be like to be the breath between their lips. They stopped kissing and their food came, they drank their drinks. They started having a conversation where one would talk and the other one would listen and laugh and smile at what the one talking would say. And then it would reverse. And I wondered what it would be like to be the words that they exchanged between each other. After time passed, we all ate our respective meals. The ladies finished their meals, finished their drinks, paid their bill, nodded to us again, we nodded again, and they left. And as I watched them walking out the restaurant, walking hand in hand, I sighed loudly. My friends asked me what was wrong, and I pointed towards the ladies. And I told them I wish I was one of them. And then I clarified, not because I don't like, love, appreciate being this black man, being this man, but because those two women, they were in love. My poem. I'm not done. Check this out. Her dress was long but short enough. My thumb is short, but it was long enough. Like a lady, her legs were closed demurely, but they were spread wide enough. My thumb was not entered fully inside of her, but it was deep enough. The motion, circular, triangular, and all geometric shapes, and the touching every now and then of a mythical G-spot. The edge of my thumb wasn't as vigorous as it would be, but as the dripping, drenched came out of her chasm, obviously it was enough. Her moans were inaudible, but I could hear them, so they were loud enough. In a reversal of fortune, my pants were not pulled down, but my zipper was pulled open just enough. She could not get on her knees, but the way she bent her head over an engulfed tip and shaft of obelisk, and then she moved, descending and ascending slowly, swiftly. Her movements, her position was enough. The way the remnants, even though they hadn't reached apex, began to seep out, it convinced me that what she was doing was enough. And I confess, hardness wasn't as hard as it would be, but with the vein poking out of it, pulsating, I was hard enough. And as the cab driver drove through downtown Chicago, ignoring all that was going on in the backseat of his taxi, I surmised that the $20 tip I gave him at the beginning of the ride, it was enough. My home.